Good morning. First, Secretary Francisco P. Chulaurel extends his regret for not being able to grace this event. He has instructed me to deliver this message on his behalf. Ambassador Harsh Kumar Jain, sir, good morning. Second Secretary Jivan Kanpal, sir. Mr. Johnny Chotrani from the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Philippines and India, good morning, sir. Dr. Sudhanshu, Secretary of APEDA, good morning, sir. Mr. Ruben L.C. from PhilFodex, good morning, sir. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to welcome esteemed members of the delegation from the Agricultural and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority of India. This event comes at a meaningful time. The Philippines and India have recently elevated our bilateral relations to a strategic partnership, coinciding with the 75th year of our diplomatic ties. These milestones open new avenues and reflects our shared commitment to deepen cooperation across many sectors, with agriculture as one of the key pillars. India stands as one of the world's leading producers of rice, pulses, spices, and horticultural crops, with an agri-food sector that continues to drive innovation and ensure food security. The Philippines, for its part, is pursuing efforts to modernize its agriculture and fisheries sector, enhance productivity, develop value chain, and build resilient food systems. Agri-fishery trade between our two countries have shown steady growth. In 2024, total trade reached $554.87 million, surpassing the $445.8 million recorded in 2023. Among the Philippines' top exports are crude oil, tobacco substitutes, oil cakes, carrageenan, and oilseeds, among others. Meanwhile, key imports from India includes boneless buffalo meat, processed potatoes, vegetable seeds for sowing, groundnuts, and barley-type tobacco. While the balance currently leans in favor of India, this also highlights the vast opportunities for the Philippines to further extend its agricultural export and strengthen our partnership. In particular, we see promising opportunities in rice, livestock, and dairy development, where India's expertise can support our food security priorities. Food processing and value addition to open higher value opportunities for our farmers and enterprises. Logistics, cold chain, and post-harvest systems vital to reducing losses and ensuring quality, and capacity building and knowledge sharing, particularly in food safety, quality standards, and sustainable farming practices. I am also pleased to inform you that under the leadership of our President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and Secretary Chulaurel, we have accredited more plants for import to the Philippines of Indian buffalo meat to lower the cost of our processed food to consumers. We are also studying opening the retail wet market to Indian buffalo meat to provide for an affordable protein source for our consumers. There are many more areas of partnership, especially on food and agriculture, that our two countries can cooperate, and this kind of event is a welcome avenue to foster this kind of cooperations. Today's dialogue is about forging partnerships that strengthen our agricultural sectors, uplift our farmers, and ensure a more secure and resilient future for our Philippines, for our people.